That must be the hero who
Hello,
stopped.
pretty good watch.
Asylum has appeared. Please, enter.
You may approach. The Heliotic Six are expecting you, as was predicted.
The dim light here, it's like something I saw in those memories. From this angle, the faint ring in the center is probably the heliogyre they put to a halt.
Está un rompecabezas. Será bueno.
My task mark. It's resonating with this star-like object. Seems like I'm able to move it.
Me imagino nomás hay que ponerlo hacia adelante, ¿no? Creo que está fácil.
Aligning the pattern on the star with the heliogyre makes it glow. It's feeding power into it. If I channel light from all directions, I should be able to restart the heliogyre.
¿Ese es el que veía? No. Sí, ¿no? Sí, parece.
The Heliogyre has awakened. It seems the arbiter foretold in the fractured records. Yes, with great Wuthering Waves, as you see it, is not as it once was. 5 of the 6 have lost their minds. In the light of the Heliogyre, this is why I summoned you. You witnessed the void storm in Parte woods, yes? The Solus trees shield the woods from such storms. Yet, through malice and dark intent, corrupted were the roots. The others succumbed to the corruption. Only I was able to sever my link to the Heliogyre before the corruption with the last of my strength. I turned the 6 stars to halt the Heliogyre. That, at least, ensured that when my strength failed and I fell into slumber, untouched by others, the Heliogyre. No one, save for one. Correct. As one of the 6, I can glimpse the near future within the Heliogyre. But I am bound here. All I could do was send a Solaskin entrusted with my message.
That Solaskin that vanished just outside the academy.
Because of your actions, the source of the corruption has stopped. The stars are now, but the other 5 are no more. They can no longer fulfill their roles within the Heliotic 6. I have one final request. But before that, allow me to tell you what the Heliotic 6 truly are. Centuries ago, a calamity awoke beneath the ice. The void devoured all, erasing every trace, every existence. In darkness, the Exostrider's blade sealed the threat deep below. It drew its fiery drive, a light that would never fade, lifting it high over the highway sky. Under its glow, the frost did melt, life blossoming with Exoswarm aid. Yet the calamity stirred, its remnants ravaging the living. Thus, the 6 wisest among us became the Heliotic 6. The Exostrider's lens became our Heliogyre. From the drive's turn, the season's laws we discerned. We shed all idle thought to link our minds to the Heliogyre. Our shared cognition converged for mortals to touch the edge of the divine. Since then, the Roya have walked the high road for centuries. The 6 shared their computational power, weaving a vast network to reach the exostrata, and the data we provided to the Space Trek Collective was interpreted through, but now, the only one who can continue the calculations is me. The ones chosen for the 6 are born with resonance with the heliogyre. It cannot be forced. Now the remaining 5 cannot calculate, and there are not enough worthy successors. Even if the heliogyre resumes its rotations, unable to interpret its readings, we will be. With your authority, allow me to bear the calculations of the 6 alone, and act in their stead.
The heliogyre was meant to be interpreted by 6. If you bear all the calculations alone, what will become of you?
I cannot say. All I know is this. If no one remains to interpret the heliogyre, the void storm's occurrences will be unknown. Life will once more fall. The Space Trek Collective's decades of effort in preparing for the new solar ceremony will come to nothing. Since the moment I was brought to Sol Asylum as a child, I have never once seen the world beyond. In the heliogyre's light, do I glimpse the universe. And in seeing life rejoice under my protection, do I take comfort. This has long since become second nature to me. So now, what I bear is not glory, but burden. But Arbiter, please, grant me this authority.
I respect what you wish to persist.
Soon, a great calamity will fall upon the High Roy. I will share all that I know of the heliogyre with you. When you call, answer, I will.
Residual void matter corruption. I need to find a way to cleanse it. That sound. Is it...
Save your strength for the calamity ahead, Arbiter. The children will help. The rite of return. The ritual that once sealed the calamity deep underground. Just now, the children have offered their strength. The Heliogyre can once again begin its rotation.
Useless fool! I told you to destroy the Heliogyre completely.
I'm sorry, but there's a reason for this. Some uninvited guests threw off the whole operation.
Save it. I don't want to hear at this point. Our entire plan has fallen apart because you screwed up.
No, I'm begging you, don't leave me here. I'll do anything, just...
Ugh. You're lucky the one at the top gave someone as There's the other visitor in Parte Woods now. Correct? Some crippled scientist. Find her. Make sure she doesn't make it back to the collective.
Well, since Mentor is already headed to the Heliogyre, I'd best get started on what I can contribute. There are signs of void matter contamination in the plants and water. If I follow these traces, I should be able to find the source. Energy consumption increasing. Authorizing maximum output! All targets in sight. Access confirmed. Order executed. Found it. This must be where the contamination is coming from. Heavy encryption, but it's sloppy. There we go. Energy consumption increasing. Huh? There's a note. There are two types of handwriting. Based on Astrid's testimony, one of them must from the note. They changed the password after each terminal use. The newest password is 7364. It's a test chamber. They were simulating what it... Terminal. It's encrypted. The password can only be entered once. I could force it open like I did last time, but 736... Keeping the password like this. Good thing... This is a Space Trek Collective evaluation result. Proposal not approved. Looks like I'm going... Thank you. It's a pleasure working with you as well. So their plan wasn't just to disrupt the Heliogyre by unleashing the Void Storm in Parte Woods.
Scientist. Crippled. It's you. All I have to do is get rid of you!
I'm not really good at dealing with this kind of Access to this lab, wearing Royan attire. You must be Ingvar, one of the successors to the Heliotic Six.
Heliotic Six? Just because of my resonance ability, would I be forced to spend my entire life trapped in that Heliogyre? They call it a Roy. Everyone acts like they respect me. But the only one who truly wants to help me is that good lord
from outside the tribe? You've joined forces with the Fraxidus?
Huh? What's that? Who cares? I just know that person promised that if I placed the device near the Solace Tree, my wish would come true. Then I'd finally escape from this frozen wasteland and go start a new life in the new Federation.
You have no idea what you're doing, and no idea who you're aligning yourself with. This project proposal comes from the Space Trek Collective, dated 10 years ago. It outlines an idea to use the drive's emergency response mechanism to artificially make it fall from the sky. And the method for triggering this mechanism is to pollute the Solace Tree's root system with void matter, making the reactor drive determine that the Threnodian had breached the lock.
You're saying that because I dropped that device there. The drive is going to...
Mornye, the Heliogyre is operational again. We can get the readings you need for the new solar ceremony. But something happening out there isn't right.
Yes. Once I handle something here, I'll regroup with you. Move aside. Before the drive falls completely, I need to go back to launch Helios.
No. His orders were clear. You're just a cripple. I won't let you...
It's been a while since I've heard someone talk like that. Since I had these legs, anyway. I've been told that in situations like this...
Wait a second!
I should make my displeasure very clear. All right. Now it's about time I catch up with my mentor. Let's go, mentor. We need to get to Space Trek Collective quickly. The Fraxidus tricked Ingvar into working for them. But their real goal is to send the reactor drive crashing to the ground. I've already alerted the Academy to evacuate the area around the impact zone. Before the drive crashes, it is imperative that we successfully deploy and launch Helios. How are things on your end? Any danger?
All good. The Heliogyre is back online. I now have direct contact with Sol Asylum and can relay the data you need for the new solar ceremony. It's time for the final step.
running out of time. I'll use my resonance ability to create a more efficient path. Please, hold on tight.
Huh?
The moment we launch Helios, we'll need the raw observational data from Sol Asylum. Are you ready?
Yes. The Shaper has already shared all the Heliogyre's data with me. I can access it anytime. Everything's set. Let's complete our mission.
Where is Anselm at a time like this? Who else can calibrate Hyvatia? Cody, Vance, examine the orbital status of Helios again. Also, the propulsion system...
Professor, do you really plan to launch it without the raw data?
I understand your concerns, but we are on the verge of a disaster. The Collective, this is my decision. As the supervisor of this project, I will bear the consequences.
No need for that. We've established contact with the Roya tribe and obtained the drive's raw data. We can proceed with the new solar ceremony as originally planned.
Professor Mornye, did you just say you managed to obtain the data? Wonderful news. I'll prepare.
There's no need for us to continue pretending anymore. Warren, or should I say traitor, aligned with the Fraxitus.
That is a serious accusation, Professor Mornye.
I know. I meant it to be. You must be very familiar with this device, Warren. You handcrafted it to avoid leaving usage records. A clever idea. But since it is a personal creation, the marks left behind are like... These are your marks. They've betrayed your deeds. Warren, you've desecrated the hard work of every Anselm's experiment accident. Your current position in the project. It seems the Fraxitus played a part in both, didn't they?
That is a lot of assumptions and conjectures, with no evidence.
You're right. All I have right now are assumptions and conjectures. But my ultimate goal isn't to have you face justice today. Once we've identified the suspects, we'll have plenty of time to gather the evidence. What I need in this moment is for you to step down as supervisor of this project. The one taking over will be me. One more thing. Your subordinate provided us with some key evidence already.
You want me to testify against Professor Warren? That's practically perjury. Sure, I could work some verbal magic, but honestly, I don't even know who I'm dealing with on the other side.
It is a dirty tactic, but it's effective. I'm confident in my analysis of those devices. In the limited time we have, the quickest way to detain Warren is Professor Mornye. You can keep this recording. If I'm wrong, it'll be your guarantee later. Or you can refuse. Thank you. It's a...
How did that traitor manage to...
I have already notified the collective. The investigation will start soon. From here on out, Rover and I will be overseeing the launch procedure. All Space Trek Collective personnel, to your stations. Rover, please input the drive's raw observational data into Helios.
Shaper, can you hear me?
Of course. To you, have all the Heliogyres read.
Then everything is ready. Let's commence with the new solar ceremony.
Pressure in the reaction chamber is stable.
Preparing to open the energy outway channel with no anomalies.
Helios launch sequence initiating.
Void matter module calibration complete.
Core energy system operation normal.
Passenger open. Propulsion system primed and ready.
Helios is ready for launch.
Reburner ignition successful.
5, 4, 3, 2. Let our light shine in the sky.
Helios approaching target altitude. Progress 16%, 47%, 92%. Warning, light output decay exceeds expected rates.
Sensor failure detected. Data reading compromised.
Responsive. Control program failure.
Cause found! The Hybatia detector signals are jammed. Large-scale, highly concentrated void matter detected on the surface. It's surpassing the measurement threshold. Calibration can't...
At a time like this... Adjust the measurement location. No, if the impact is this widespread, any adjustment would be pointless. Modify the detection components. No, even if theoretically feasible, there's no time to construct them. What about high-powered void matter neutralizers? No, without the drive's light, all energy components will be inoperable. Oh, sorry, I'm just... The launch failure is caused by the detector's inability to measure the drive's operating parameters. That's due to the high concentration of void matter interfering with the readings. There are two potential solutions. We could increase the detector's tolerance to void matter, or we could eliminate the surrounding void matter. But neither of those options are feasible in the time we have. That's not realistic. The only places that aren't affected by void matter right now are Biarter Woods and Star Torch Academy under the protective barrier. Or the Institute thousands of meters above. High altitude. Do we have spares for Hyvatia's measurement modules?
Yes. Researcher Ansem left behind several prototypes. But what do you intend to do with them?
The eyes of the gods have failed us. So have our machines. Now, we move forward with our own hands.
Leave it to me.
As expected.
El ataque a distancia atajo explosivo de la coraza del raptor puede devolver causando daño y reduciendo su fuerza de vibración. Mientras ataca o tras recibir varios contraataques, la coraza exhibirá el núcleo vulnerable en el brazo izquierdo. Atacará el núcleo vulnerable y inhabilitará la armadura.
None shall whisper.
Initiating criticality protocol. Command mode engaged. Guidance ready. Locked in. All matters complete.
Swift and resolute.
I'm detecting strong energy signals from the target. Please be careful. Nearly tripped myself. Hover modules ready. Modeling complete. Some minor fixes will suffice. Stars, hear my queries. All targets in sight. All units fired.
Swift and resolute. One with the sound. Down with the curtain!
Assuming master control. Modeling complete. Order executed.
Swift and resolute. One with the sound.
Initiating criticality protocol. Command mode engaged. Guidance ready. Leave it to me. Processing complete. Modeling complete. Watch its position, Mentor. Nearly tripped myself. Assuming master control. Initiating max power output. Suppressing target. Suppression complete. Now's your chance. Assuming master control. Authorizing maximum output. Attack confirmed. Locked in. Processing complete. Threat detected. Approaching the target location. Preparing to receive data.
Void matter concentration is increasing. Abnormal expression detected in the reactor drive. Evacuate immediately. Repeat, evacuate immediately.
We have already come this far. So I'll take that final step myself. Pity. I don't want to say goodbye yet.
Data received. Analyzing. Professor Mornye, are you there? If you hear this, please respond.
That light just now. Mornye must have entered the reactor drive.
Rover, the Space Trade Collective is connected to your vehicle and will provide assistance. We can't reach Professor Mornye. You're our only hope now.
Leave it to me. I'll find him. This should be enough for what I need.
The light gets worse the closer we get.
Rover, the disturbances within the drive are growing unstable. Professor Mornye is being consumed by it.
Faster. So, let's try out the Institute's new tech.
Approaching the reactor drive. Diverting max power to the holocannons.
Mornye, you've already done so much. Just leave the rest to me.
Are you leaving Lahairoi?
Yes. Sometimes, only by saying goodbye can there be progress and change. After all, even if I leave, Lahairoi will still continue forward on its own feet. Isn't that right?
You this time, Mentor.
Reporting. Data analysis complete. Helios is operational again.
How wonderful. Sun. So beautiful.
Over here! First, the good news. They've crossed my name off the mental health watch list. I'm finally free! And the bad news. Since I kinda did some falsifying during the investigation, but since I did it to make sure the bad guy didn't get away with anything, and the final verdict is I'll still have to stay on the mental health watch list for a while. Well, once you have your suspect, the rest is easy. Plus, there's one teacher whose forte can wring out the truth from anyone. But I do have Professor Mornye to thank for sending an official email that explained everything. That's the only reason they believed me. I guess that means it'll be harder to skip her classes now. Dr. Herson said she was overclocked for too long. I'm worried. go check on her. I bet knowing we're thinking about her will help her bounce back.
Hello. May I ask if you are Rover? I'm here to inform you that Professor Mornye has just woken up.
Name your color, huh?
Why do we have to pay for them?
Please wait! Don't come in yet! Ugh!
Sorry. My body. I still can't move like I normally do. I've gone through rehab before, and it's been a while since this happened. Don't worry. I can handle this much on my own.
Professor Mornye, how are you feeling now? Dr. Herson said you were in bad shape. It's great to see you've recovered a little.
To be honest, at that time, I was... But when I was drifting in and out of consciousness, I thought I saw a girl within a light...
A light blue ring? Can you describe what you saw in more detail?
I can't be sure.
It sounds like the girl Mornye saw is the same one I encountered when I first got to Lahairoi. She's able to go up against the Threnodian herself, and appear in the reactor drive. She's connected with the Exostrider and the Threnodian, in ways we still don't fully... Figuring out who she is, and what happened to her, will be the next big task.
Rover? Rover! Hey! Stop spacing out! To celebrate Professor Mornye waking up and the crisis being averted, don't you think we should... go for a ride? Nothing beats the wind on your face, especially when the three of us still don't have a group picture.
A photo under the new Helios? Sounds like it'll make a good souvenir.
Yes. Witnessing the rise of the new sun together. That's also the promise between the two of us, Mentor. Let's go.
Back in the day, whenever I was stressed about the future, hanging out here, always... Look, now we can just enjoy the breeze without a kick.
I used to think that when I saw this view, I'd cry because my wish would be fulfilled. But now, when I see Helios's light pouring over the land, with the ancient frostlands and people who've been here for only a few days, I just think... what a beautiful sight.
Well, let's scream that from the rooftops! To freedom!
To civilization.
To new beginnings.
3 days ago, when Helios was launched, we registered an unexpected spike in void matter concentrations near Hyvatia. It interfered with the launch. We're still unsure what triggered the surge, but after comparing the waveforms with the device Professor Mornye brought back, we suspect it was an artifact, and we found you unconscious close by.
Dr. Herson, I really...
You can relax. Professor Lucilla, I'm just here for protective oversight. Acting as your...
Aren't you the campus doctor? And you're...
A doctor's duty, isn't it? But before you fainted...
Good day, gentlemen. Hyvatia's routine maintenance has been completed. I'll be on my way.
Who's that? Oh, never mind. No time to think about that. Dr. Herson, the Academy's review committee thinks that what I've said is unbelievable. Before I passed out, I saw myself.
It seems my hastily chosen pawn has proven to be utterly ineffectual. It appears I'll have to add the but no matter, no matter. I'll simply chalk this up as such a pity, though. With this piece expended, the chapter where the girl forms her bond, but that is a tale to be savored.